Hello. AritheGoddesss here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for this journey, and for this moment. So I really hope you all are doing amazing right now. I really feel as though you're doing amazing. I want to thank you all for the likes, the comments, and I want to thank you all for subscribing. I also want to thank you all for the prayers. Whether you know it or not, I know that you're praying for me, and not only just for me and I feel it. I don't have to really just. I know we've spoken. People have said it in the comments, but I actually feel it, and I'm super, super grateful for it. And I just want you all to know as well that I pray for you as well. This is a channel where, where we allow that. We allow, growth. As I grow, you grow. As you grow, I grow. And I just think that it's beautiful that we're able to have a setting, an energetic setting that we're able to do that. Whether we know each other or not, personally or not, our spirits know each other though, on an energetic level, on higher realms. But as for, physically, we may not know each other, but, I think it's beautiful how we're able to be here and, want the best for one another and, do our very best each and every day to have compassion for ourselves and others. So I want to thank you all. And also energetic clearing. I know I speak of it for you all to do. This is something that I do as well. So, if you ever see me, not on here, it's only because I speak what I preach. This is something that I divinely guided to do for myself as well, as I discern and as I listen to the divine. And I had noticed that my energy, I speak of, how we have these jobs, we have these platforms, we have, these places that we go, we have even the people that are around us. There's so much energy. And remember, I was speaking about how potent energy is. It's so potent. You can pick up anyone's energy, especially it depends on where you are that day. So, energetic clearing out that energy, knowing what's yours, setting boundaries even on your energy, because energy is so powerful. Energy is so potent. And it's important for you all, for us, not just for you all, for us to clear out as much energy as possible, because we want to give our very best selves. And I ask that you're able to allow me to do that on this channel as well. I know that you deserve a good message, a truthful message, a divine message that is clear, loving, and nurturing. And it's important that I'm able to clear out what is necessary so that you all can get that. But it's also important for you to clear out that energy as well so that you can receive that. I hope that really makes sense. And not receive whatever it is right for you. Not just the message, but just to receive. It's important for us to clear out energy. Taking our times to, even, and it's nothing against people, but, just even if it's for 2 or 3 days, isolating ourselves from our phones, people, places, and things, so that we can know what energy is ours, and we can clear our energy that, clear out any energy that isn't in alignment with us. With receiving, wow, and right now that just came out, wow, so that you can see what the divine has for you. How beautiful. Also, I'm also getting that, there's an endeavor that someone may be divinely guided. This may be something that you may been divinely guided to do, and you may be in fear of it. It's time to trust and believe. What has the divine shown you as you've been on this journey? I know the divine has showed up for you in so many areas in your life, even when you was in doubt, even when you had a little faith. I know the divine has shown up for you in many ways. And the divine is wanting you to use that wisdom, that knowledge, that truth of how you got out of these situations for you to use as your core and your foundation to believe in whatever this endeavor is that you want to do, to step out on faith and trust the divine. To step out on faith and to know that the divine will take care of your deepest longings. So whatever this endeavor may be, I'm not sure what your endeavor may be. I know that whatever you just thought, that because I'm sure something popped up in your mind, is that right there. Whatever that was that just popped up in your mind, it's that. And I ask that you're able to have the faith. Receive, this, because the divine has a plan, a highest divine plan. And the divine is wanting you to receive this truth right now. Wow. And maybe you're getting too far up in the future about it. Maybe you're thinking too much about it. And being in the present moment right now, stay in the present moment. And try not to get too ahead of the flow. And as that core, that foundation I was speaking of, you'll learn to have that patience and know that what's meant for you will come. And accepting this so that you can know that at any given moment, what's needed from you, what's needed in the moment will come. So that may be significant for someone. And please know also, it will be successful. No matter what it is, it will be accomplished. I've been strongly getting that it will be accomplished. Whatever this endeavor is, whatever you are wanting to step out on faith and have, it will be accomplished. As you continue to have the divine as your core, the divine has shown you so much of how to trust and how to believe. Trusting in the signs, trusting in your intuition. And this is what built your core. This is what built your foundation, going within and really trusting in the divine. It will be accomplished. I'm hearing win. I'm hearing win. You're winning. And it's not in like competition. It's not a competition win. Maybe it is someone who is, I'm getting maybe sports. Maybe you are into sports, or you're like, yeah, maybe it's sports, or you maybe it's something you'll win. But I'm getting just windfall. Could be a windfall of money. I've been getting that as well before I even started this message. A windfall of money. Maybe you will win a windfall of money. Maybe you're going to win at this. You're going to win. You cannot lose at this. Windfall of money, you're going to win. So whatever endeavor, maybe you're going to win at it, Maybe you're going to win at it. Maybe you're going to win at it. And I believe that you will. I believe that it's receive. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust that inner guidance. Wow. Because you are expanding. And also the divine is wanting you're being divinely guided to embrace who you've become. Embrace and be that vessel. Embrace who you've become. The moon may be significant for someone. Yes, the moon may be significant for someone. Maybe you did something outrageous. Openness just came out. Maybe you did maybe there was something that you did on a full moon. Maybe there's something you're being divinely guided to do. But please always use the heart's wisdom when it comes to this. Compassion and love for yourself and others. Compassion and love for yourself and others. please let the heart be your guidance as well. Yes, sanctity. Maybe the full moon is, you know, you're basking in the full moon, meditating, you know, releasing. I've said that before. Please trust in this time. Please trust in this time. Because there is with outrageous openness, there is something big that is in store for you. I feel it. And I'm not just saying that. This was a message that was coming to me before I started this reading, this message. Also, purification may be significant. Purifying with water. Maybe drinking more water. Maybe drinking more water. Cleansing. Flow just came out, so flowing like water. Water flows. So using, at this time, being calm and at peace. And doing your very best not to get far ahead. Being in the present moment and allowing, you know, what's needed to come next. And having outrageous openness. And maybe you don't, maybe you're struggling with, you know, this future. You know that there's an endeavor that you are, you know, wanting to start. With this humility card right here, just really asking the divine, going to the divine about it. Divine, I am overthinking this endeavor. I am overthinking this situation. I am overthinking what to do. May you divinely guide me to think what is needed to be thought, to think the thoughts that are needed, to stay positive, and may you divinely guide me on what to do next. May you divinely guide me with every step and really meaning it. And whatever, and also with this endeavor, even as you're doing the endeavor, asking the divine to divinely guide you while you're doing it. And trusting that everything will follow with the divine guidance. With divine guidance, because the divine is wanting you to embrace. Because you are a vessel. And the divine may be revealing a lot of talents, a lot of abilities, a lot of skills right now. And if you think that you may fail, because maybe you've stepped out on faith in an endeavor before, and maybe you feel as though you failed, but please know everything happens for a reason, and please know that you are supported. You're supported, and what you went through was needed. Because it's going to be the foundation. Those lessons that you've learned, it's going to be the foundation to help you with this endeavor. Maybe you're starting it back. Maybe you've decided on another, you know, endeavor. Maybe you're going to do both. But you have the foundation now. You have the truth now. You have the divine guidance right now. You went within and you've learned to have compassion for yourself. And not only for yourself, but as for others as well. And just simply asking yourself, what do I no longer need in this time? as you heal, what do I no longer need? What doubts, what fears that are holding me stagnant? What people, places, and things are draining me? You know, and as you remove that, you're able to create the space for love. But you are enough. In this moment, you are enough. You may feel as though you may not be ready. You may feel as though there's things going on, but you are enough. You are deserving of the blessings that this will bring, and you're deserving of the blessings that this will bring, and you deserving of knowing this, of knowing that you're deserving. Also, rest may be significant for someone, you know, resting. And I know that we hear, and this is something that I want you to really use discernment on. I know we're used to hearing hard work, but I've always, from my experience, this does not have to be everyone's experience. I've learned that from hard work, I've become depleted very quickly. It's like hard work does not serve me, and I'm a person, I like to work. I like to get the job done. I like to, you know, I'm not saying as in lazy, no, hard work. Okay, so let me tell you about a time, and it just did not serve me. Okay, so this is what I'm meaning by hard work. Okay, so remember I was speaking about on videos before how I was in school. I'm just going to tell you, it's been many times I've learned my lesson from, I've had to learn the lesson from this, but I kept doing it. But this is something for someone who is needing it, because this may be something you're doing. You're overworking yourself, which is overworking your mind. Or this may be something in your mind that you're working too hard in your mind about it, and it's time to be in the present moment. But remember I was speaking about how I was in school. I was in school. I was working 3 jobs, and I had my business going. This was when I had, around the time I had started, no, I had already started my brand, but this is like the 2nd year of it, I believe. And I was in school, and I was working 3 jobs. And why I did that, I honestly, I was trying to, you know, bring in, you know, for some reason, just in that within that span, that phase in my life, I'm not sure what was going on. This is the time where I was talking about I was declining. Okay, so I was in school. I went to school Tuesday through Friday. Mondays we were off. I had to be at school at 8 to 5 like a whole job. So that's okay. Yeah, I remember that now. And mind you, I got a mini one. So, so working 8 to 5. I mean, not working. At school 8 to 5. And, you know, when I got off, I would go to my other job. Then I had a job. I was cleaning. I was house cleaning for people. And then on the weekends, I worked at a liquor store. I worked at this liquor store. And the only reason why I even worked at the liquor store, I didn't sell liquor. I didn't sell liquor, but I was able to, you know, be there. I cleaned a little, you know, just stuff like that. And basically, I guess I was supposed to be like the security guard, make sure people didn't steal. But the only reason why I even got that, because I got paid $50 cash for each day. So Friday and Saturday, boom, that's an easy $50. I'm walking out the door with $50 cash, you know. So that's the reason why I kept that. And so I was doing all of this, and I was depleted. And not, mind you, I still had a brand. And, you know, I still had a brand. And so within this, of course, I apologize. I had to stop for a minute. Within this, of course, you know, there will become depletion, because I honestly didn't know where I was going. There were still obstacles and circumstances that were going on in my life. I still had to go. I had all this energy that was pulling me, and I still had to come home to a mini one. And this was around a time where, a lot was happening. This was like in 2021 or 2020? It was one of this time. One of those. And, had to come home and still, teach and be a guide and be nurturing and be compassionate, right? So I had all these endeavors just pulling me. And I felt depleted. And I understand each and every day why isolation was so important. Why what happened. And remember, when I was in school, I was in school and I didn't honestly want to even be there. Remember, I was speaking, that wasn't even an endeavor I wanted to do. This was something that I was trying to do to improve to prove to a loved one. And this is why I've spoken of in videos before. We gotta do it. We gotta do what's best for us. So it's vital that we get into discernment and start trusting in ourselves and having the faith. Because I had no business in this school. And I was there for an entire year. And but I wanted to complete it because I don't like finishing stuff that I don't start. So I could have easily just said, you know what, I'm not doing this no more. But I never missed a day. And I kept going. And I was like, you know what? Later on in life, I can use this. But I didn't. I just kept going. I didn't miss a day. Yeah, there was days I was late. And I still had all those endeavors going on. And this is, I'm not sure who need to hear, but rest is super important. Rest is clearing out that energy, and resting is super important. And the only reason why I spoke of this because I had to speak of an experience. And if you listen to the videos before, and if you hear about my isolation, and if you hear about, my endeavors and, where I was in life and how I was declining, you will hear where it came from. You'll hear where the declining came from. And so maybe this is some things that you're doing as well. You're overworking yourself. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're in all of these areas, all of these energy, and don't nobody know. I kept there was the brand. People knew about that, of course. I was even on my lunch break at school. I would go train people. This was on my lunch break. So I'm doing all these endeavors. And within one phase, within one, timeline, I was depleted. And maybe this may be you right now. Please, I ask, because you would deplete. Please use discernment in this time. Use prayer in this time. I believe the only thing that really saved me, and I'm going to be honest, was fasting. I did a lot of fasting in that time. I probably would have really been burnt. And I know, and that was burning me out as well, because it was definitely a need. It was definitely important for me to fast. Because after I would fast, I wasn't getting the nourishment, the true nourishment. Yes, I knew about what foods to put, but I was working so much, I wasn't putting the true foods back into my body as I fast. But if it wasn't for fasting, I probably would have been burnt, literally. I wouldn't probably be here. I'm not sure. I don't want to speak that over me or you. But please, in this time, I ask that you continue to, use discernment. Maybe this has happened to you already. Maybe you've already went through that already, and you learning from that hard working, that it hasn't gotten you nowhere. That trying to prove stuff to other people, it hasn't gotten you nowhere. That trying to do it for others, haven't gotten you nowhere. This time you're learning to do it for you. How beautiful. Because the divine has a higher plan for you. And the divine is wanting you to trust in this higher plan right now. And to stay in the present moment. And to allow for whatever to come next. To accept and allow for what's needed so it can come next. And to have an outrageous openness. And to know that you are expanding. And you're expanding and letting go. And as you let go, you're able to have this calmness and peace. Through sanity, you're able to trust this as well. As you meditate, as you pray with intention, as you pray asking questions and trusting the divine. Because I want you to know you're enough. You are enough. And it's time to know that. And it's time to embrace this. Because you are a vessel. And all that you've went through is going to show up. What you went through, what you've healed inwardly, is showing outwardly. And even in your endeavors, your stories, your healing stories can heal another, can activate another, can be helpful for another. Maybe your endeavor is speaking out about something. Maybe your endeavor is like singing. Maybe your endeavor may be through like dance or, music or something where you're able to express comedy, where you're able to express yourself in a way that is so powerful. It's powerful and it's so energetically powerful that you're able to heal and activate others. And the reason why, because you actually experienced this and you're able to transmute that energy in a positive way with your heart, with compassion. And also, there may be others, I'm guided to say this, and I don't like when I speak like this, and when I speak about, there may be others that are trying to copy, what you do, but you want to know what makes it so true. And this is all, I'm saying this with love, because I know there's depths of the truth. But you're able to be truthful and protected and guided in this because you actually walked this. You actually stood in this. You actually experienced these obstacles and you stood in them tall, head high, even on days where you thought you were going to break, even when no one knew about it, even when you was in a darkness, even when you felt as though you was in a darkness, you was in a light in this situation and you stood tall. And what makes it different is the experience. It can't be, I've said this before, it can't be replicated. And I've said this before, for anyone who is wanting to replicate it, please, as I said before, prepare for the journey. Because this can't be faked and you not really own up to it. You may be thinking that another person may just be getting something or getting blessings or miracles or being able to smile and be happy. You may just think that they're doing that just because, and you may think they don't deserve it. And all that, maybe you, and please know. I like to watch what I say please know. It can't be replicated. And you don't know who people are. You don't know what people be going through. This is for someone. You don't know what people be going through and you don't know who people are. And whatever energy that isn't pure, that isn't true, please, I just ask that you prepare for the journey. Prepare for the journey. Because what you see, whatever energy you see and isn't true of who that person really is, you will see why. You will see why. You can be like, hold on. Where are these obstacles and circumstances coming from? This person, I want to live this person happy and smiling. Why can't I? Because they had to build that. This person had to build this. This person has learned to walk tall, stand tall in these circumstances and these obstacles. These blessings, these miracles. These blessings and miracles that you see someone getting, They're not just getting that from just nowhere. There was some stuff there was some deep digging. There was some deep healing. There was some deep sacrifices. There was some, come on, divine. I don't like when I have to, speak like that. And it's really not even that bad. It's just because I want to continue to always speak with love, speak with compassion. I understand. I do. And I have that understanding of it, of why another would probably, feel any other type of way but happy for another. I get it. Please prepare for the journey when it's not pure, when it's not, at least, you going with it, like you really using the heart's wisdom, and I want everybody to do good, no matter what, and we should all want that. You have no idea who people are or what they go through. We have no idea who people are or what they go through. And this is why the divine has always wanted us to use our heart to have compassion for ourselves and others. Because that very person that you may be looking down on, judging, or condemning, this can be your same blessing later on. This can be your same miracle later on. Or this can be a walking miracle and you not know it. The judgment is clouding. And this person may be a blessing within your very life and you can't even see it. It's someone that is a blessing in your life right now and you cannot even see it. Whew. I didn't mean to go all there, but that was for someone, and please know that I just want to continue to believe and trust that these messages going to always resonate to whom they needing to resonate to. But please know you are healing your family. Also, whatever endeavor that you are being divinely guided to embark on, please know that you're healing your family line. This may be something that your family never have thought about doing. This may be something that you may have never, before you didn't think that this was, will be so big within your family line, but it is. Maybe you're the vessel that's gonna, break these generational curses. And it's not just with endeavors, it's within, going within and truly healing and finding yourself and loving yourself and vibrating higher so those around you can vibrate higher. It's you walking in your truth, walking in your divinity. It's all of that. And please, this is a beautiful week. A beautiful week that is, let's all have an outrageous openness, because there's so much for all of us to receive. There's so much abundance, and there's a divine plan that has been knocking at our doors, and the divine is wanting us to have outrageous openness right now so that we can receive this highest divine plan. I really believe that. I believe that for you. Remember, I was speaking about that windfall of money. I'm not sure why I'm just divinely getting that as well. But hey, maybe that is for someone. And maybe you may be divinely guided to donate to this channel. You may, it's AritheGoddesss with Cash App is AritheGoddesss with 3 S's at the end. So hey, whomever, I thank you so much. I really hope that this message resonated. Make sure that you continue to clear out the energy that is needed, that is needed for you. Maybe you're being divinely guided to fast, energetic clear, whatever the divine is guiding you to do. Please use discernment and please do what is true to you. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.